Alright, here we go. Cutscene time. Starting year 6, the Half-Blood Prince. Hi, hello and welcome. Welcome back to LEGO Harry Potter, episode 9. Right. They took Ollivander from his wand shop. And now they're destroying this bridge. In the movie it had muggles walking all across it, so that was pretty crazy because that was the first moment something like that happened, but right here it's just an empty bridge.
Huh? Huh?
Oh, that's rough. What the hell is Harry wearing?
Huh?
This separation, I think it's called, the teleportation spell. Here we are. And we're already straight in the mission. What we're doing right now is Harry was just chilling in his muggle world a bit. There was nothing going on because the school year was not started yet. But now Dumbledore came to find him over there, and we are going to a place together where Dumbledore needs Harry, but Harry doesn't know what for yet. We will definitely find out sooner or later. It's actually still the same day as the previous episode. It's still Thursday. I recorded the previous one at the start of the morning, so the first thing I did when I woke up, and this one is probably gonna be the last thing I do before I go to sleep, because it's a bit past 12 at night right now. 12 AM I guess is the right way to say it. I was just looking around my Steam library and stuff. I thought about playing some more Path of Exile, because that's something that I've been putting some time into again this season. Or well, Path of Exile calls it the League, of course, but what it basically is kind of a season. So there's a specific update that came out, and with every new, well, game-changing update, a new season starts, which basically resets your progress. And I was thinking about playing that maybe, but then I thought, is that really gonna add some value to my life, playing that this late at night, giving up some sleep for it? And I thought no. And that's the second day this week that I've had that kind of revelation with a game like that. Previously, before that, I was playing Minecraft, and the same applies there, but I thought, what will add some value to the end of my day right now? And that's when it dawned that nothing else would add some more value than getting you guys up to date with some LEGO Harry Potter adventures. Some changes compared to the episode this morning though. When editing it, I felt kinda bad. I've had this in a couple episodes of this series, but definitely in the Lord of the Rings game that we played the first time on our channel, Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth. Sometimes you record an entire episode and you're like, alright, that's it, that was great, I recorded that entire thing, now I can start editing it. And then while you're editing it, you're like, was I even alive during this? And I had that this morning. My energy levels were so low, and I could really notice it when editing, so I think that viewers will definitely notice it as well. And it just makes the content less appealing. Apparition, that's what I thought the teleportation spell was called. It's not that it's not fun to watch anymore, or well, in my opinion, that's not the case, but it definitely makes a big change. But that ties into something else that I've been worried about my entire content creating adventure so far, is just coming over as someone that's not myself, you know? Because that's one of the biggest flaws of modern content creators, I think, especially the really high beast type or the current Minecraft Twitch streamers that are reigning over the market on Twitch. I feel they have so much energy, and it's entertaining to watch for sure, although it can be tiring, especially for them probably, but also for the viewer. But it just feels so unnatural. It feels like that's not who they really are, and that's something that I really want to avoid in my content. And that's why most of the time I just stay chill, I relax, I sip my coffee, and I add Fortnite drinking sounds to it. And that's also why most of the time I'm just talking and I'm just giving information about the game and not reacting to anything all crazy like, because that's not what I would normally do. But what I realized while editing the video this morning, and then while watching some random girl Minecraft streamer for a while earlier before I started recording this, she was just yelling the entire time. And I had the same idea, like, this can't really be her, right? That's crazy. But then I realized that being a low energy version of yourself or a high energy version of yourself is still the same version of yourself. So I can still remain to be the same person and not change or pretend like I'm someone else to gain followers or anything. But I just gotta pump up the energy a bit, you know, get those energy levels a bit higher. And that's what I'm focusing on right now, which is why I'm trying to put a bit more intonation in my voice, you know. I'm trying to not speak so monotonely and bring a bit of a wave, a different wavelength into my speech. So that is something that I will try to focus on in the future, especially when I'm recording episodes in the morning. But either way, just whenever I'm recording an episode, I should make sure that my energy levels are quite okay without overdoing it, because that would be bad. We have all 3 ingredients, but I don't see the pot yet. Maybe it's in the garage right here, which we need 2 characters for to open. That is a car. That's not really a potion cauldron, but who knows? Is this the cauldron? It is probably, right? Yeah. Every car in Great Britain stores a potion cauldron in its front trunk, of course. I do see that gnome up there. 3 out of 5. Not sure if we're gonna get 5 out of 5, but we can try. Year 6, The Half-Blood Prince. My favorite movie. I've talked about this before, I don't really know why, but it's definitely my favorite movie. I think I was thinking about it before this episode because I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about, and this was one of the topics that came up for sure, which is quite logical considering that we just started this part of the story, this movie part of the story. I think that at least one of the reasons why I like this part of the story so much is because in the previous movies, it has started to shift from the kid story to the real story, what it's gonna be about. But in this movie, it finally really happens, you know? We start to get information about the 2 main core aspects of the final story, which are Voldemort's Horcruxes, of course, and also the Deathly Hallows. Couldn't figure the name out for the life of me right there, but I got there in the end. So yeah, we're in a random muggle's house right now, cleaning up things a bit, I guess. As I was saying, in this movie you really get to know the main concepts that are gonna define the later parts of the story and its finale. The Horcruxes and the Deathly Hallows are some of the main aspects of the rest of the Harry Potter story. That's not suspicious at all. It's a regular old sofa.
Huh? Huh?
Not really what happened in the movie, but alright. Merlin's beard. That's what he says.
Huh? Oh.
Dumbledore is leaving Harry and Professor Slughorn alone on purpose. Because Dumbledore wants these 2 to get to know each other, and he definitely wants Professor Slughorn, which is the character we're playing as right now, to get to know Harry. We will soon enough learn that Professor Slughorn is kind of a collector of students. And if you can't figure out what that means, that's pretty normal, I think. He wants to teach to all the famous wizards and witches in the world. So he has all kinds of pictures of Harry's parents, for example, and also of the Black family where Sirius is a part from. I called him Severus several times in the last episode, I think, which is kind of shameful, but I hope you guys can forgive me. There's quite a lot going on sometimes in these episodes, so to keep everybody's names straight is sometimes a bit too much to ask. Isn't that right, Wigbert? Wigbert Potter, right? And the Half-Blood Prince, that's the name of the movie, if I'm not mistaken. 2 out of 3 portraits found. There's 1 more probably gonna come out of the fireplace here, because that didn't look quite natural. And we are sweeping up the debris. Making room for Santa Claus this year, who is real and is gonna give you presents. If you are part of the very young audience, hope you look forward to Santa Claus delivering you some presents, you know? If you're part of the older audience, I hope you look forward to getting some presents, yo. Don't tell the kids. Dumbledore's hand really does look kinda messed up. And here we are, we convinced Professor Slughorn to come back to Hogwarts. He's gonna teach the potions class. Here we see the actual Severus Snape. We see Narcissa Malfoy, which is Draco's mother, and we see Bellatrix Lestrange, who we know of course, because she killed Sirius Black in the last part of the story. An IKEA guide on how to kill someone. And Draco's mom is asking Snape to protect Draco on his mission of killing Dumbledore. And that promise they are gonna seal off by making the unbreakable vow. If you break that vow, so it's kind of a promise you make, but it's a bit more serious than a pinky promise, because if you break this vow you just drop that. Straight up dead. Here we go, Fred and George's new magic shop. They quit school after throwing all that fireworks around in my favorite scene of the entire story. I love how Slughorn is just there in his pajamas, he doesn't really care. Together with our buddies again. Was Bellatrix with them? I don't think Bellatrix would be just walking out in the open like that, right? Or would she? Don't remember. Been a while since I've seen the movies, and been a while since I've read the books, and been a while since I've learned how to shut up during cutscenes. We are in Fred and George's joke shop right now, which is one of the most amazingly designed set pieces of the entire series, of course. You can clearly see that they put a lot of effort into making it this whimsical environment where everything is possible, which is exactly what the shop is supposed to portray, I guess. More the side of magic that you actually think about when you think about magic normally. I don't think... No, nobody we have knows how to destroy silver objects yet, so we can't help these guys out. We can set off some fireworks inside the building, which is quite dangerous, but it's still the wizarding world, so everything will be fine. I desperately hope we are gonna get enough to get the true wizard. Just barely enough, but we might get there if I'm not mistaken. There does not seem to be anything else left to collect downstairs, so I guess we're moving up. Never mind. Remember, any Weasley can interact with Weasley's puzzle boxes. I don't see one of those boxes right now, but we should definitely be playing with Ron around here. Interesting. Teleportation cabinet. Foreshadowing. Is this one of those boxes? No, this is just another sleeping thing. Maybe one of those boxes is upstairs. We're so close to finishing the true wizard. So close. We have to do it. I think if there's like one more blue coin, we might be done for. Or well, we might be done. Not done for, because that's negative if I'm not mistaken. What are we supposed to do with the rocket? Over here? The thing in the middle? That's the way out. We're not gonna go out just yet, but we are gonna collect this coin just in case it would disappear. Please tell me we can get this one. No, we need dark magic for that. Really? Are we gonna be like 5 short again? Neville, do you have anything for us? He does not. Can we walk across the line? We cannot. Are we gonna be 10 coins short? Maybe there's something else to the level? I highly doubt it though. Now Bellatrix is no longer with them. That's more like the real story, I think. Spoiler alert, what we see Draco doing is messing around with the vanishing cabinet. And there's another one of those somewhere in the world. And when you put one item into it on this side, it can come out on the other side. And that's what they're testing. Yeah, that's what I feared. How many percent? 95? Are we gonna go for 95? Anyone betting higher? Going once, going twice. God damn it. It's fine. It doesn't matter anyway, it's just a completely arbitrary achievement that doesn't progress the story in any way, shape or form. Let's check if we're starting off with a cutscene, which we might be. We are not. That means that this is gonna be the end. I hope while editing this that I'm gonna be a bit more positive about my performance, because after all I'm still trying to entertain you people. I don't know if just raising my voice a bit and talking a bit more elaborately is gonna fix any things, but still, I'm glad I got another episode out. Moving on to episode 10, we're gonna be in double digits for this game too. I'm still having a blast. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.